Welcome to part 11 of The Godfather. In this episode, I am going to meet Tom Hagen and the rest of the Corleone family at the Falconite because I rescued Michael after he killed Salazzo and his chief of police friend in cold blood at a restaurant. There was marinara sauce everywhere. Anyway, it's time for us to get a promotion that will definitely help us out for the good majority of the game. Up until I get another promotion later on. But for right now, we'll be getting more money from our cuts because of this promotion. So let's talk to Tom Hagen.
You don't turn down an offer to become a soldado. A soldier, kid. That's what it's all about. You become a made man and part of our family forever. The Don himself may even perform the ceremony. Hey, don't worry, son. It won't hurt a bit.
There is nothing more important to a man than his family. These men of honor, they too are my family. La Familia Corleone. I now invite you to be reborn as one of us.
Yes, Godfather.
You are now one of our qualified men. Liomini qualificat. Please, introduce yourself to your brothers.
Hey, hotshot. Congratulations. Hands high.
Good for you, kid.
Gentan.
Glad you're on our side.
There are men in this world who go about demanding to be killed. You must have noticed them. They quarrel in gambling games. They jump out of their automobiles in a rage. They humiliate and bully people whose capabilities they do not know. These are people who wander through the world shouting, "Kill me." There's always somebody ready to oblige them.
Now that I have become a soldado, now I will get 30%, I think 35% of the cut as opposed to 25. Yeah, it skyrockets, man. And not to mention, when you persuade store owners, it's going to be very, very close to getting to the breaking point. Well, not the breaking point, but the negotiation point. Now, see, here's the thing. Sonny and Tom is basically arguing over the next move that needs to be done to the Tattaglias.
Stop by the house. I got a surprise for you.
And of course, we're going to meet Frankie at the house. Everything's going great, right? I got a new promotion. I can now hassle people for more money. Not to mention, the breaking point will not just, for smaller stores, you'll reach the breaking point. You can just walk up and talk to them. But for larger stores, you'll get a little bit closer to the, well, not the breaking point, I meant the negotiating point. It'll be a little bit closer to the negotiating point. You may have to hassle some more store owners, but at least you don't have to hassle them as much when you are an associate and an enforcer. And not to mention, that's more money coming into your pocket. So 30% out of the cut coming out of, 30% of all the profit that's being made from the stores that's going to the Corleone family is going to come to you. It's going to get even better when you get to be around the rank of Capo Regime and Underboss, because that is a lot of freaking money. And by the end of the game, you probably won't know what to do with it. I don't know, probably bank on it, get rich. Well, they can't really bank on it because most of the money is going to be coming from robbing the bank. And I'll have to show that off eventually. But that's not the point. Point of the matter is, you'll end up with a lot of money and you probably won't be able to know what to do with it. I mean, by the end of the game, you won't even be able to buy ammo because there will be ammo already available to you. I promise you that. But anyway, let's go meet up with Frankie. So now we can have our date and everything will be fine and dandy. I can just celebrate being a capo, or not a capo, I mean a soldado. I'm not a capo yet. Not until I complete most of the storyline. But yes, I will celebrate like there's no tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, notice someone missing from that celebration. If you can't really take a hint, Monk was not there. That's right, Monk wasn't there for you being a made man. And if that was the case, then there's a good reason, there's a little bit of reason he may feel bitter about not only being there for you to be a made man, but you being a made man before he is. And he's been on the group longer. So, yeah, you might want to keep an eye on that. Anyway, we are here, so let's go over and see our girl and see Monk's sister, because after all, you deserve a break. Especially after the damn near death experience in the last part. Jesus.
Hey, Hotshot. Glad you could make it.
Christ, they're after me. Get out of here.
Seriously, what a bunch of cock blockers. Speaking of which, that's exactly who we're fighting. This gang of goons is coming in to try to kill me.
Let's go.
And trying to make a clean getaway with Frankie. They're called the cock blockers. Why? Because this is a gang who specialize their petty crimes in basically disrupting dates and killing the mood. Sorry about that. Speaking of mood killers, I had to cut for a little bit. But they specialize in killing the mood for any and all dates that just so happen to be in love because they were just a bunch of bitter, grumpy old men. You couldn't be in the gang unless you were at the age of 32 to 43. And if you're lucky, and if you're 25, you'll be lucky to get in. Anyway, I've killed each and every one of those cock blockers, so now it's time for me to kill the big cock blocker. Come here, you! And that's a lot of pressure.
Where Frankie is. Tell me.
All right, she's at the old church. Say a prayer for me as you watch her die.
Sadly, this prick just said something that you will have to listen to. The fact that, no matter what you do, you may not be able to save Frankie. Seriously, these guys are assholes.
I'm coming over. Something's happened. It's Frankie.
Son of a bitch. What happened?
I don't know. They just busted in and took her.
Pick me up. I'm at 40th and Lexington. And hurry!
Alright, it's time for us to go meet up with Monk, who just so happens to be in 40th and Lexington. If I'm not mistaken, 40th and Lexington was where we met Paulie. Before we went, and well, Paulie and Monk actually, before we went and beat up those college kids. Yeah, I remember that. And you wanna know what the messed up part about this is? He was nowhere to be seen in the meeting. So he may have planned to hit on you and not Frankie.
What the fuck were you doing?
They came after me. She ran out, tried to get away. There were too many of them. I lost her. We'll get her back, Monk. Come on. She's not part of this, for God's sake. She'll make it.
And it's just like driving Michael to the wharf. You're going to be battling it out against the... Well, you're going to be driving it. Monk's going to be battling out against the Tattaglias. It just so happens to be pursuing you. Follow the blue arrows. And they will lead you over to... Well... They'll lead you to where you need to go. Make sure you try to use your driving evasive skills to bob and weave into traffic. Or use the horn to make traffic pull over and wreck into them. So that way you could basically outrun the gangsters and at the same time take as little damage as humanly possible to the car. Unfortunately, I've already took some damage before even leaving the hotel, so unfortunately I may be in dire straits. Good thing, however, we managed to blow up one of the cars. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if I died in this section here, because we'd just pick up where it left off, and that's me driving Monk from 40th and Lexington all the way over to Little Not Little Italy, I mean Brooklyn. Oh, I went the wrong way. God damn it. Alright, back up. And drive like I've never driven before. Ooh, I blew that guy up. Awesome. Now, let's just hope I make it there before I blow up. Again. And this time I won't be able to make it. Oh, you peon, where are you going?
You, please, don't kill me.
Yeah, I just screwed up. Yep, I sure did. Time to turn around. Or I could just use the area here to just turn around and run away. Damn it! Hey, good thing our crew is here to make those guys pay. That's what I'm talking about. I can't get out the car because Monk will just climb out of the... Oh, well, I can't get out the car because Monk's in the front seat. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's a good thing the Corleones own that spot. Otherwise, I'd already be dead by now. Then again, it would actually help that I had full health, because I'm going to be going into a serious gunfight. Yeah, go figure. After the last part, which all I did was help somebody murder someone and bomb another person with Molotovs, I'm going to literally go into a serious gunfight. And I'm really low on health. Kinda makes you wish I could get out of my car with him in it. But I can't. And even though Monk is poised and ready, there will be no more followers for the time being until we make it to Little Italy. But, just in case your car is in very bad shape, make sure you utilize the horn and make people get the hell out of the way. Because the more people move into your direction, the faster your car will explode when you crash into them. Because these cars, despite them being old relics, they have some get up and go. Yep, they literally have some get up and go. So, we're almost there near the church. Let's just keep on driving, and Monk, you can just put your head back into the window. They're gone now. Unless they're actually shooting at us, which they aren't, because that's me wrecking into things. Let's turn in the next street. Obviously, they're not going to kill us, right? And I think I missed a turn. Yes, I did. And, wait, where are those guys? Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. Turn around, fool. Turn around. Damn it! I can't believe I'm wrecking into things. I don't do this on purpose, people. It happens. Anyway, we should be at the church now, so for the time being, we are safe. Kinda makes you wish you had an FBI agent, doesn't it? Well, we're here. Let's go find Frankie, and now it's time for the reveal why it's a little bit so suspicious. You see, instead of going through the front door, which is probably the most plausible thing to do, at least with the car, Monk instead sends me in through the back way, knowing the back way may be full of Tattaglias soldiers, like so. Now, here's the thing. Here's why I said that this is all a setup. Frankie was not even supposed to be collateral, but knowing how much pussies the Tattaglias are, they just killed me. Seriously. But anyway, what I was trying to say was, knowing how much pussies the Tattaglias are, well, I am, not Monk. I know that these guys are pussies. They went there and took Frankie because they know they cannot beat Aldo hands up because he's basically too strong. So that's the only reason why Monk is involved in this. Dead. Anyway. And to be perfectly honest with you, he really didn't need to go through such great lengths to try to kill me. In fact, he shouldn't try to kill me at all. I'm his best friend. But remember what I said about Italian Americans can't get too high on the Mafia unless they're related to the Don? Tom was adopted by the Don. He can't go any higher than Consigliere. But he's not as bitter as Monk. Monk can't go any higher at all. And you're a dead man too, bitch. Ooh, that hurts. Hey, stop that! What? Oh, hell no! There's that chump right there. And now he's dead. Let's go get this bastard. He is gonna pay for what he's done. He's gonna pay for the shotgun, and he's just gonna pay for just standing there.
Frankie? Ah, there you are. Frankie! Oh, God.
Where were you?
I got you now, honey.
Why didn't you come? Don't let go.
Frankie!
Monk, you brought all of this on yourself. And me.
Please, just leave us alone.
Honestly, man, you definitely have no right to mourn. I mean, yeah, you are her brother, but I'm pretty sure you lost that right the moment you sucked the Tattaglias on me, not knowing what they were capable of.
Sonny asked that you come meet him when you're ready. No hurry.
We'll be meeting Sonny, like, 2 parts down the line. But see, this is an injustice that needs to be settled. I'm gonna take a stop over by I'm gonna take a stop over by Sal, and I'm gonna get myself another hit. Why? Because the Tattaglias need to learn not to screw with me. Oh, that's not all. I'm gonna take the rest of their businesses, and in the next episode, I'm gonna hit a warehouse. Sorry about that, guys. I'm in a bad mood. Didn't mean to burn you alive, man. Anyway, let's talk to Sal Tassio.
Got some Tattaglia blood to spill. You interested?
You got it in for the Tattaglias, Tessio?
Freddy Nobili is Tattaglia's consigliere. Probably their smartest guy. He went underground, but I heard he's been seeing some dame at St. Martin's Hotel.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna get whacked that happens to wear a yellow coat. As I said before, I'm gonna try to take a warehouse. And by God, I'm going to make the Tattaglias sorry they ever crossed Aldo Trappini. But for the time being, I'm gonna go back to my safe house and I'm gonna call it a game. Cause yes, there will be some spring cleaning. While I deal with the Tattaglias businesses off screen, the warehouses and the hits will be on screen. And in the next episode, in an episode following, we'll take out Don Tattaglia himself. And it's a little bit too early story-wise. Let's just put it to you like that. See you guys next time.